It was a day I had been looking forward to for months, maybe even years. My only son was finally getting married, and I had poured my heart, time, and money into making sure everything was perfect for him. We had booked a grand wedding hall, decorated with fresh flowers that filled the air with a sweet fragrance. Relatives had traveled from far away, bringing their laughter, blessings, and excitement. The bride was from a respectable family, polite and soft spoken, and I had thought she would be the perfect partner for my son. That morning, I woke up early to help with last minute preparations. The house was buzzing with activity, caterers moving in and out, women getting ready in colorful clothes, and music playing softly in the background. My son looked handsome, dressed in his wedding attire, but I could see the nervousness in his eyes. I patted his shoulder and told him every man feels that way before his wedding, and he just smiled shyly. By midday, the guests had begun arriving at the wedding venue. The stage was set, the lights were glowing, and everything was running smoothly. I walked around greeting people, making sure the food was being served and the arrangements were in order. But then, I started noticing something odd. The bride's side of the family seemed unusually tense. Her cousins whispered in corners, her father kept checking his phone, and her mother looked like she was holding back tears. I tried to ignore it at first, thinking maybe it was just the stress of the big day. But soon, a cousin of mine came rushing over, looking uneasy. "There's a problem," he whispered. My heart sank. I followed him to a quiet corner where the bride's father stood, unable to meet my eyes. Then her mother stepped forward, trembling, and said, "She's not here. She's gone." At first, I couldn't understand. "Gone where?" "She's supposed to be getting ready," I said, half laughing in disbelief. But they explained. Early that morning, before anyone had woken up, she had packed a small bag and left the house. No note, no message. Some claimed she had run away with another man. Others whispered that she had cold feet and simply didn't want to marry at all. Nobody knew the truth. I felt my chest tighten as I turned to see my son standing behind me, having overheard everything. His face was pale, his eyes fixed on the floor. The guests, realizing something was wrong, had started to grow quiet. The music stopped, and an uncomfortable silence filled the room. The food sat untouched, the decorations meaningless. Everything we had prepared so carefully had turned to dust in an instant. We left quietly, avoiding the shameful stares and murmurs from the guests. My son sat in the car, still in his wedding clothes, staring out of the window with tears he refused to let fall. I wanted to comfort him, to tell him she didn't deserve him, but I knew no words could erase the pain he felt in that moment. I just sat beside him, helpless, my heart breaking for him. That day, which was supposed to be